There's something special about the pride, the skill, and the passion it takes to build something great. The Construction Association of Michigan, CAM, understands that passion and provides contractors with the resources they need. CAM reports on over 7,000 construction bidding opportunities annually, publishes an award-winning magazine and the Construction Buyer's Guide, provides safety training and education, offers health and workers' compensation insurance, and banking at a top-rated credit union. If you're in construction, join us today.
Hello, my name is Sam Rusager, Project Executive with the Chrisman Company and CAM's 2020-2021 Chairman of the Board. Today we celebrate the 135th annual meeting of the Construction Association of Michigan and its 136 years of service in Michigan's construction industry. 2020 proved to be one of the most challenging years in our lives. The COVID-19 pandemic caused hardship and economic uncertainty in the United States. Understandably, there remains a sense of unease everywhere. Throughout this time, it's important that we support each other and our families. We are all in this together. We need to stay resilient and focused. As Kevin stated in his January letter to the membership, our industry and our association will remain steadfast. We look forward to 2021 and getting our industry moving forward together. Before turning the floor over to Kevin, please allow me to introduce your board of directors. In September, the board voted to keep our existing directors in place for one more year to allow us to focus on the pandemic. Here is your 2021-2022 CAM Board of Directors. Thank you for all your commitment and your guidance in these difficult times. We will now turn to Kevin Kohler, CAM's president, for the 2020 CAM Annual Report.
Thank you, Sam, for your support, guidance, leadership, and most importantly, your friendship over the last year. When you agreed to accept the nomination to become chairman, neither of us thought you would be guiding CAM through a pandemic in one of the most challenging times in our careers. Over the course of CAM's 136 years of service to Michigan's construction industry, we have seen and mastered many challenging moments, and I have no doubt we will overcome this one too. I, for one, am ready to put 2020 completely behind us and continue to push and focus on the future. Bring on the vaccine, and please get vaccinated. All things considered, I'm very proud of CAM's performance this past year. Despite all of the headwinds, including our statewide industry shutdown, we held our own. Now let's take a closer look at our performance. The first 2 months of 2020 were very strong. The CAM Buyer's Guide was released in January to great fanfare. The guide is now available in the App Store. Download it today and check out your listings. In February, we hosted our Great Lakes Design and Construction Expo, jointly produced by CAM and the Home Builders Association of Southeastern Michigan. It was a great success with over 250 exhibitors and 1,500 attendees. The CAM annual meeting and CAM Magazine's special issue awards were held on the first day of the show and attracted nearly 500 attendees. Unfortunately, the momentum was slowed by the pandemic, and as you know, it virtually shut down our industry for a period of time. CAM and the entire industry were forced to pivot. From the day the governor issued Executive Order 2020-21 suspending all activities not necessary to sustain life, the stay-at-home order, to today, we at CAM have done everything in our power to keep you informed. Starting on March 24th, 2020, we worked with many industry partners to get our industry reopened safely. During that time frame, we transitioned our staff to working remotely from home in order to continue to provide service to the membership. We were vocal about reopening construction on countless radio shows, including The Guy Gordon Show, Inside Outside Guys. We were on WJR and WWJ and quoted in numerous press reports. Our lobbyist also worked with the legislature and the governor's office to encourage a safe reopening. Another priority was and still is to keep contractors, suppliers, equipment dealers, and all members aware of the CARES program, the PPP, legal issues and developments in Lansing. All of this information is available on the CAM website by clicking on www.buildwithcam.com. When you get there, click on Coronavirus Info and Updates. As new information becomes available, we will continue to update the information and add links to this page. CAM, along with our industry partners, were successful in convincing the governor that the construction industry is inherently safe and should be one of the first industries back to work. On May 7, 2020, Executive Order 2020-77 allowed construction and several other industries to resume working. Under this executive order, construction sites were required to adopt a set of best practices to protect their workers from infection. We made it a priority to keep our membership informed by offering screening apps, reopening checklists, control strategies, sample plans, and access to PPE sources. While all of this was transpiring, we continued to operate. The newsroom team kept members up to date on project bid changes. CAM Magazine continued to publish. CAM Tech and CAM Safety transitioned courses to virtual platforms. Labor relations and government affairs activities continued, and 100 new members were welcomed. We were also fortunate to be able to offer several safe networking events. This summer and fall, we hosted 4 successful golf outings, a fundraiser benefiting the Great Lakes Field Service Council of the Boy Scouts of America, 3 sporting clay shoots, and a European pheasant hunt, all while adhering to guidelines and maintaining safe social distancing. It was great to see so many industry friends and supporters. The 2021 training, education, and networking schedule is available on our website at www.buildwithcam.com. The 3 industry partners who help us service the membership, the CAM Benefit Program, Priority Health, CAM Workers' Compensation Program, CAM Comp, and the Construction Federal Credit Union, CFCU, continue to operate at the highest level and provide outstanding member value. We'll now turn to Tracy Alfonsi, CAM's Director of Member Services, for more good news from the membership in 2020.
2020 was a challenging year for everyone, but we knew that there was some good work being done by CAM member companies. We encouraged members to submit their success stories, and we're thrilled to share these submissions. In April of 2020, Saxe Construction gave each of their 280 team members 5 $50 Amazon gift cards for a total value of $70,000 and challenged them to pay it forward. The outpouring of generosity was overwhelming. The team sent and delivered care packages, including everything from food to basic necessities to emergency room doctors and nurses, children in foster care, out-of-work bartenders, teachers, essential workers, and so many more. Spark Business Works, a software and web design firm, doubled its talent in 2020. Spark hired 22 software developers, designers, and product managers, while also launching a new service offering to help small to mid-sized businesses upgrade their marketing websites. With offices in Northville, Grand Rapids, and Kalamazoo, Spark serves construction clients nationwide by building custom software and strategic designs that help companies get efficient and grow. JMD Building Restoration was the presenting sponsor at a golf outing benefiting a brand new organization called Communication is Key AAC. Communication is Key is a Michigan-based nonprofit that works to improve access to tools for those with complex communication needs. In addition, they provide training for speech pathologists, school staff, and families. For more information, visit communicationiskey.org. In the last quarter of each year, VTC Insurance Group and its employees select a few local charities and make their holiday season a little brighter. In 2020, the Michigan Anti-Cruelty Society, Old Newsboys of Flint and Lighthouse of Michigan benefited from the generosity of VTC and their team. VTC is proud to announce that they surpassed their previous fundraising record in monetary donations. In addition, they donated non-monetary items to these charities and participated in the Adopt a Family program, where they donated hundreds of items and gift cards to a family in need. In addition to these charity efforts, VTC Insurance Group expanded its presence in West Michigan following its 2018 Grand Rapids office opening with the 2020 acquisition and incorporation of Gates Insurance Agency. Since 2011, Ruby & Associates has donated over $525,000 to local Detroit area and national charities. With a yearly commitment of 1% of revenue going to charitable organizations, Ruby CEO and CAM board member Tricia Ruby found that in prior years, the firm naturally reaches this goal with yearly sponsorships, volunteer activities, and related events. Tricia said, "At the end of 2020, we still had $20,000 to go to reach our 1% charitable giving goal, so we offered to match employee donations to get us there, and our people responded. We are so happy to support these organizations that are important to Ruby's employees, and these groups are doing such important work in our communities." For the 6th year in a row, Lee Industrial Contracting partnered with Others First to donate 1,000 turkey dinners to those in need during the holiday season. They used their pipe fitting bay to package grocery bags full of food, then distributed them to people in their vehicles. This was a success thanks to more than 100 volunteers that stepped in to give back to those in their community. Students from the Clarkston Community Schools Construction Technology Program joined up with the Clarkston Optimist Club and helped install an ice rink at Depot Park. They also worked with Preservation Clarkston to renovate the historical Bailey House and executed some flat work for Clarkston School's maintenance and ground yard. We love seeing young people engage in the trades. Birmingham Seal Coat co-owners Ryan and Mark Austin joined their crew at Oakwood Lake Park in Oxford Township, where they spent hours removing unsightly graffiti. The use of a Hotsie power washer, labor and equipment, and supplies for the entire cleanup were generously donated by Birmingham Seal Coat and much appreciated by Oxford Township. McAlpine PC successfully achieved a settlement that paid their general contractor client over $3.3 million and resulted in the dismissal of over $20 million in claims against it. They did it by aggressively using a customized alternative dispute resolution process to win the settlement. Workforce development and giving back to the industry is important to Elk Construction. With the intern program being a highlight of every summer, leadership did not want to cancel the experience for 2020. Interns typically spend roughly half of their time in the office and the other half at the job site. When COVID-19 restrictions required employees to work from home or the job site, ALK's 8 summer interns were welcomed by their teams and stationed in the field. The interns connected with their teams via Zoom for productive meetings and even came together for a socially distant project tour. As future construction professionals, their experience and learning did not skip a beat. In fact, the successes of 2020's intern program will influence ALK's future internships. Motor City Electric, including all affiliates, have approximately 800 employees. In 2020, their teams totaled 2.1 million man-hours with a recordable injury rate of 0.86. SME showed their appreciation and thanked their healthcare heroes for their countless hours and dedication during this time of crisis. SME staff rallied together and teamed up with local restaurants in the Great Lakes mega region to deliver more than 400 lunches to frontline healthcare workers at St. Mary Mercy Hospital in Livonia, St. Francis Hospital in Indianapolis, Indiana, and Lake West Hospital and Tri-Point Hospital in Cleveland, Ohio. Roncelli Inc. donated more than 2,000 meals and personal protection equipment to area hospitals and the Detroit community in conjunction with its partners. The first annual Priority Health for Good Giving Week was held November 30th through December 4th, and its inaugural year was an unusual one with everyone working remotely. But employees still came together to make a difference. Throughout the week, they gave $20,020 to Michigan charities as voted on by employees. The week also included a statewide employee virtual diaper drive. Altogether, Priority Health staff purchased and distributed more than 19,089 diapers and 810 wipes to regional diaper banks in Detroit, Kalamazoo, Battle Creek, Grand Rapids, Holland, and Traverse City. We'd like to thank all of the CAM members who shared their successes from last year. I'm sure these stories represent just a tiny fraction of all of the good deeds, positive community impact, and business growth that took place in 2020.
In closing, I would like to encourage everyone to join us at our mid-year Economic Forecast Luncheon and Great Lakes Design and Construction Expo to be held at the Suburban Collection Showplace in Novi on Wednesday, June 9th. This year will feature Chief Economist Jim Baird from Plant Moran, a breakfast awards ceremony recognizing CAM Magazine's Project of the Year, and the CAM Safety Awards. A cocktail reception will be held on the show floor prior to the luncheon. Come out and join us. And lastly, I would like to extend a very warm welcome to the 100 organizations that joined CAM membership in 2020. On behalf of all of us at CAM, I wish you and your families a safe and successful 2021. One industry, one resource, one CAM.
I am honored and humbled to have served as CAM's 2020-2021 Chairman of the Board. And as you have just seen in our annual report, I am equally as proud of our many accomplishments. In closing, I would encourage all of you to take advantage of all that CAM has to offer. Join us at an event. Send some of your leadership team to our Advanced Leadership Academy or any of CAM's education and safety programs. Download our mobile buyer's guide app and check out what projects are bidding in the plan room. Get engaged. You have my word. CAM will continue to serve its membership to the best of its ability to advocate, legislate, and educate. It has been a pleasure to serve as CAM's 121st Chairman of the Board. I wish all of you continued growth and success. One industry, one resource, one CAM.